Alaska Headsman's basketball coach, Mick Durham. Coach, you guys host Northwest Indiana College this weekend for a 2-game series. You both play Friday and Saturday. Just talk a little bit about this weekend and kind of what you expect out of Northwest Indiana.
Well, they're a team we played a couple years ago. They've been playing a lot of teams in the Northwest. It's a team that wants to play fast-paced. They're going to be undersized. I think anytime you play a smaller school, sometimes your biggest concern is our big guys have to go on the court and guard their smaller guys. I think the main thing is they have the ability to shoot the three-pointer, and we just have to be careful there that they don't go off from three. So it'll be good for us. We need to get back on the court, play a couple games before finals, so we're looking forward to it.
Now you guys just had 2 conference games last week, and you are stepping out of conference again this weekend. What does it mean for you guys, or what's your mentality going into a game like this where you just played a couple of strong conference games and you're stepping right back out of non-conference?
Well, I mean, number one, you have to be careful. You got to make sure your guys understand that these are 2 games that count for us. We want to be a team that is ready to play every night, regardless of the opponent. I don't think you need to get yourself your game approach should be the same regardless of who you play, if it's Northwest Indiana or UAA. And that's what we'll kind of stress this week. So it's nice to play 2 games rather than just the whole week of practice and on the weekend the practice too. So those things we tell our guys that, hey, we're fortunate, we get to play a couple more games here before the break.
Now, a couple of guys here, they've made some instant impacts. We've talked about them in the past here. But Trevante Williams and Bengali Kaba, they both have played really strong roles in your team so far this year. They're both 1 and 2 in rebounds and scoring. Both of them are coming off of double-digit scoring performances against Central Washington. So could you just talk a little bit about their performance and their impact so far on your program?
Well, I think we really were looking for some guys to come in and give us some energy in the program. I thought we had a good base of guys coming back with Joe Slocum coming off registered. And then, Bengali, Kaba, and Trevante Williams have kind of been the 2 marquee guys that have stepped up. But Brandon Davis, Neil Chavez, Zach Peterson are also starting to kind of get their little niche too. So, but Bengali and Trevante have kind of been the 2 that have started every game, probably been our 2 most consistent players. And, it's exciting that I do think, they have a little bit more of an upside too. Bengali's only a junior. Trevante, really his first year starting in college, and he's making the most of it.
Now, you talked about having Joe Slocum back from redshirt year here, and that kind of segues into my next question is, Joe's he's 7th in the GNAC in assists per game. He's given out 4.3 assists per game. He's coming off of a career-high best outing with 7 assists against Central Washington. So talk about the importance of having Joe back and having just that experience at the point guard position.
Well, Joe's gives us some good size at the point, and he does have some experience. He played for me for 2 years, so he knows what we want done. I think we need to build on that. Besides the 7 assists, he had 5 rebounds, so I think he needs to start in those areas, and then I think everything else will fall into place, and that's what we'll try to do this weekend. His assists are critical because we have some guys that can score. We need guys that he needs to give confidence to. And he's the one at the point guard spot that he needs to be the distributor. He needs to keep everybody happy.
And then final question here. This is kind of a personal milestone of yourself. You're going to be going for your 300th win this weekend. You are at 298. Just kind of talk a little bit about the mentality going into this weekend with the opportunity to get that 300th win.
My mentality?
Your mentality.
Well, let's try to get this thing over with. Let's get it over, have a nice little break. We don't have to worry about it, but it's cool. It means that I've been in this profession a long time. It's pretty neat. It's only been at 2 schools, Montana State and here at Alaska Fairbanks. So again, let's try to get 299 Friday, and it'd be great to have it done this weekend. But no, it means a lot. Just not to me, but I've had a lot of good administrators, coaches, players. 21 years of doing this, and it's nice to have some wins kind of on your back.
All right, Coach. Appreciate your time, and best of luck this weekend.
All right, Chris. Thanks.